Welcome to Lent for everyone for Monday of Holy Week. We now come to this text and we see what N.T. Wright was doing in the Saturday passage, and that was outlining what we will read really through Good Friday and Holy Saturday this week. So then we get these smaller chunks. I think the description that he talks about of communion and how it has been such a misunderstood, or people have argued greatly over at meal, is something that I definitely came to understand more in seminary when I saw different interpretations of the Lord's Supper or communion or Mass or Eucharist being understood, but I understood it even among different denominations and peoples. We as a church have taken communion very seriously, and I think for many of us right now at this time, it is difficult to not be able to commune together. I know that it's difficult for me to not have that portion of worship. As much as I enjoy what we're doing virtually, it's not quite the same, and I acknowledge that. I think one thing that Wright does a nice job focusing on in this is a reminder that what we always need to get to the heart of when we celebrate communion, when we think about communion, is the fact of the mystery of what Jesus is doing for us. And he talks about how we are changed, how we are formed by eating and drinking together. Sometimes we make Christianity to be such a head thing. We have learned that we should understand the Bible through study, and we have learned that we should take things in through our minds. The problem is that we are not just walking heads. And we talked about this in the fall series when I talked about you are what you love. What we eat, what we drink, how we do things tactily with our bodies affects how we think about the world. So my hope is that as we fast from the Eucharist during this time, that we would think about even more the love that Jesus has for us, and want to experience him more and more in that, especially as we head towards Holy Thursday. I pray that as you celebrate around your tables on Holy Thursday, that you would remember Jesus instituting this Lord's Supper and about the love that he has for every one of us. God bless you this day.